Hi, welcome back. In this video, we will create our first table inside of HTML, and here we will discuss about the table element, okay, which we have seen so far. Then we will discuss about the tr element, which is the table row element, and the td element, which is the table data cell element. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, all right. So what I'll do, I'll just go here inside of my HTML document. I will just collapse that one, and here I will create a table. Okay, hit enter, and then inside of the table, what we have to do, we have to create the table row. Okay, so if I just go here, as you can see, the tr HTML element defines a row of cells in a table. Okay, all right. So what we have to do, we have to create a table row, so tr. Okay, and inside of that, we have to create the table data. Okay, so there we go. So the td HTML element defines a cell of table that contains data and may be used as a child of the tr element. Okay, as you can see, we will do that in a moment. Okay, so inside of the tr, what we have to do, we have to create the td. Okay, all right. So here, what I want to do, I want to create a table for some of the mark sheet or some report card for some students. Okay, so for the first column, that will be for the name. So let's do John Doe. Okay, and in the same row, basically, now what I'll do, I'll just add another one, so td, and this particular column will have the marks for example, the maths class or the math exam. Okay, so the full marks for the math exam is 10, for example, and John Doe scored 9. Okay, and for the third column, basically, it is for the science exam, and once again, science exam full marks is 10, so td, and John Doe scored 8. Okay, and then we will have the total marks, so td, and for the total marks, what we have to do, we have to just add up these two numbers, so 9 plus 8. Okay, so 9 plus 8 is 17. Okay, all right. If I just save that and go to the browser, as you can see, we are having John Doe, then 9, 8, and 17. Awesome. All right. Then what I'll do, I will create another table row. So tr, and inside of that, we will have another student. So td, and here we will have Jane Doe. Okay, all right. For the marks here, so td, she scored 10 out of 10 inside of maths, and td, for the science, she scored 9. Okay, and for the total, she has 19 marks. Okay, awesome. So if I just go here inside of the browser, as you can see, we are having John Doe 9, 8, 17, and then we are having Jane Doe 10, 9, and 19. Awesome. So this is how we can just display a table and the tabular data. Let's now go ahead and let's create another table row. So tr, okay, and inside of the td, for this one, we will have Steve Smith. Okay, all right. And td, once again, for the maths number, he has scored 9 out of 10. Okay, and for the science, he has scored once again 9 out of 10. Okay, all right. And for the total, he has 18 marks. Okay, all right, hit save. And now, as you can see, we are having all of this data. One thing you might have noticed here, as you can see, the Steve Smith name is longer than the John Doe and the Jane Doe, and that is why our marks has adjusted. Like the space between the John Doe and the 9 is now greater than before, right? and same here for this particular table row as well. Okay, so this particular table is adjusting based on the content of our table cells. Okay, all right. Now you might be thinking like, hey, we do not have any borders or something like that, so how we can do that? So we can do that pretty easily by using CSS. Okay, but if you do not want to use CSS and you just want to see some borders, what you can do, you can go ahead inside of the starting table tag, and here you can just add an attribute called border. Okay, hit save, and now if I just go to my browser, as you can see, we are having a pretty good amount of borders here, right? So we are having the border around the whole table, and for each of the table cells we are having the borders, so which is quite nice, right? So in this way we can create a very simple table inside of HTML. Okay, all right.